Good morning. It is Friday morning. Another update on the Humvee. This will be about a 10-minute video. We're getting really close. We got all the intercooler and all the piping and stuff yesterday. Got most of that installed. A shot of that. What we used, 2.5 inch. I think we used what, 230-degree elbows, 215s, 1, 2, 3 90s, and about 3 foot of aluminum pipe. I'll have a whole parts list together of exactly what we used and the measurements of each pieces. I'll get that on the website eventually. We raised the hood yesterday, 2x3 aluminum, 250 wall, 60-61 aluminum. It was about 40 bucks. But just drilled 4 holes in that and threw the hinges on it. That was pretty easy lift. Some of a couple of the other things that we had to do to make things kind of fit, they're really tight over here. There's a module down below these 2 tubes. There's also a couple coolant tubes. I elevated this jug about a half of an inch. Use the same hose clamps and everything. I just shimmed it up. Same thing with the air cleaner. We tipped the front of it up just a little bit to help with some clearance issues on the tubes that we ran underneath there. Inside, where are we at? I'm gonna try to get some footage here. I grabbed the light. It's kind of hard to see. We got our center console. We'll move that out of the way. Come on. That just kind of sits on there. We did have to make some modifications to the doghouse. We notched that out. We laid some plastic back in there, plastic welded the sides back in, put our heat and sound deadening back over the top of it. So that's all in there nice and snug. Where we at? We got some wiring on the other side. Let me grab the light and try to show you guys some. It's not completely buttoned up yet, but we're getting close. Everything's kind of sitting where it's supposed to. Keys mounted. Get you up underneath here a little bit. Let's see. You can see here. All right, this is our original connector that went to the. Kill that light a little bit. That went to the ECM. I know the power feed for the lights is in here. That's 15A, so we'll be running 24 volts to that. This morning I'm going to be figuring out how to where the blower motor power comes from, the windshield wiper power. I think those are the 3 major things I got to have so I can start driving this thing every day. We'll find those. We'll tag those all in. This is our 24 volt source. That's something I decided to do. We're actually gonna run 2 systems in this truck. We're gonna run a 12 volt system for the engine, and then we're gonna run a 24 volt system to run everything in the truck, so we don't have to change all the sealed connectors. I don't have to change all the lights out. They're in the battery box. I'll take you over there and show you that. Let me grab my light. So yeah, all 3 batteries fit in the battery box. This was what I thought was the cheapest and most economical way to do this and still have everything like it should be as much as possible. So what we got is man, that thing throws a glare. There we go. All right, what we got? We got 3 batteries in here. 1, 2, 3. These 2 are of our 24 volt system. They are hooked up to the original truck, just the way they were. Our 12 volt battery is only hooked to our engine, so we can run our Duramax and all our Duramax electronics off of this. We run the truck off of these 2. It's not here yet, but basically what I did is I just bought a charging isolator. It's got 3 ports. It's got 4 ports on it. It has an input pole and then 3 output poles. So as long as I isolate those batteries, I can charge each battery individually at 12 volts. but yet the two batteries that are in series will run at 24 volts and the other one will still run at 12. So I should be able to charge all my batteries like that. It was $100. It was a whole lot cheaper than changing all the lights and everything out. So that's pretty much where we're at. We're going to put the programmer in eventually and get the dash cleaned up. We're going to take all of the gauges out with the exception of the fuel gauge. We'll retain the factory fuel gauge. I'll move that, and then the original dash panel will get moved out of there, and we'll put our tuner handheld part there. We can put our speedometer and everything right on that little pad. So we'll be doing that. It's an Edge tuner, but that's where we're at, guys. This thing's getting pretty close. Again, shout out to CarTech Off-Road. Awesome guys to work with. I had some issues when I ordered a shifter. They didn't have any in stock. They actually got a hold of the company. They told me I would have it by Monday, or they were going to drop ship it by Monday. They went way above and beyond that, because I got notice yesterday that they shipped it. It actually went out this Wednesday instead of next Monday, and it'll actually be here today. So again, those guys were awesome. Originally, I was told middle of December. By the end of that same business day, they had whacked that all the way down to early next week, and lo and behold, I'm actually going to get the thing this week. So that was just amazing, both on CarTech Off-Road and also Winners, because they were the ones that got it out right away. So yeah, both companies really stepped up. I'm so happy that they did that. We'll give them some good PR, and we'll show that product when it gets here. The Winners shifters are awesome, guys. I'll show you. It's in my opinion, it is the best shifter out there. There's no possible way you can miss a gear. It is the most positive shifter out there. I used to run it in my drag car and also in my rock crawler. There we are. Truck's lifted. Duramax is in it. We're getting real close, guys. We get that shift.